I remember leaving the one conference thinking, for the first time in a while, thinking, I got this. And I just, I think the one thing I took home from it was maybe not what I expected to take home from it. I mean, everybody expects to take home more ideas, more knowledge, more, suggestions for implementing projects and some new initiatives we can bring to our unit. But what I wasn't expecting to gain from it was almost like a take-home dose of empowerment that I was able to bring back to the unit. And I didn't realize how burned out I was. And obviously, if it had said, if somebody had said, please join us for this self-help conference, I would have said, no, I don't need self-help. But and I'm not saying that's what it was, but for me, I did need some help in terms of feeling so defeated and so frustrated with my job. And I think those of us in healthcare, we, especially in the NICU, we just want everything done right away for our babies. And if we know something that could be done differently and we want to implement a new project or a new initiative, we want it done yesterday. And so why doesn't everyone else in our big organization make this their top priority and help us get it done yesterday? And I think it's easy to get frustrated and not see the whole big picture. And I think that's why people obviously leave healthcare. But for me, it just helped me to see that I need to sit back, take a breath, and be really proud of those baby steps that we do take. And I guess you could say it just kind of refueled my tank, gave me that extra dose of empowerment that I needed to kind of come back and carry on and not show up to work with an attitude of defeat or burnout. That's not what our babies need. I guess I got the reminder or the approval. I had never really even thought of the concept that just doing one thing is okay. And what's that one thing going to be? Because sometimes we focus on so many things and so many changes and we don't know where to start. So for me, that really helped. It kind of gave me the courage to go on and realize that one little change or 100 little steps towards one little change is good enough because it's better than yesterday. And if we give into the burnout and we leave our job or we don't put our hearts and soul into helping these babies, then what have we done? And then there's one less person in the world for them helping them. So it made me see the importance of myself and what I was doing in the NICU. And it also made me see the importance of my NICU family, because we're not just one person, we're also part of one team. And I feel like I had a renewed sense of commitment and companionship with my whole team. And I saw new friendships form, and I saw us collaborate practically the next week about ideas and initiatives that we brought home with us that we were determined to work together towards. And it really reiterated the importance of not trying to do everything yourself, that we're put here to have a team, to do things together. So I think it kind of reminded me who I am, why I'm here, and it also reminded me to lean on my team and to let them lean on me. And then I think it kind of spurred some conversations for us when we got back here to figure out, hey, what do we need to do the most? What's the one thing, that we really need to focus on, and how are we going to do that? And most importantly, it reminded us to lean on each other, because there might be a day that I'm feeling extra discouraged, and that might be a day that somebody helps me out a little more, but then I can do that the next day for somebody else. So I think, along with the plethora of knowledge and subject matter references, ideas the one conference gave me, I mean, I would never want to miss that again. But on top of that, it gave me something that at the time, if you had said there's a bonus course, you know, you can take on feeling better about yourself and your job, I would have said, no thanks. But that was thrown in there at no extra cost. I didn't realize how how much better it was going to make me feel about the job, the way we do things, who we are, both individually and as a team, and why we're here. So the baby steps are okay, and together, you know, we can take them. And I think we'll look back years from now and realize that the compilation of all the little one things that we did ended up to really be a lot of things and a lot of changes, so that, you know, someday when we do pass the torch on to somebody else, we've left it a better place. And that's really our intention. And the one conference for me reminded me to reset my intention and remember why I'm here and stop wasting time with burnout. Nobody has time for that. So thanks, one conference, and see you next year. This year. See you in person, hopefully, next year. Bye.